Some creatures survive boiling heat, others survive freezing solid for over a decade, and one can even survive in outer space. Want to know who these survival champions are? Keep watching! Welcome to Fast Animal Facts. Today, we're diving into the lives of 7 animals that push the limits of survival. Whether it's extreme cold, toxic heat, or a nuclear-level threat, these creatures don't just survive, they thrive. Let's start with an animal you've definitely seen, but probably underestimated, the common housefly. These little insects can survive radiation levels far higher than humans, and thanks to their fast reproduction and sturdy biology, they bounce back quickly even after environmental disasters. But as tough as flies are, there's another underground creature that takes survival to a whole new level. The naked mole rat is a burrowing mammal that's basically built for extreme living. It can survive in low-oxygen environments, live for over 30 years, and shows a remarkable resistance to cancer. Scientists believe its unusual biology, including tumor-suppressing proteins and a special sugar called hyaluronan, helps prevent cancer. They're also wired to resist pain from things like acid and capsaicin. Now, from the underground to underwater, our next survivor is a legend in the world of regeneration. Say hello to the axolotl, a Mexican salamander famous for its ability to regrow limbs, parts of its heart, spine, even its brain without scarring. It also keeps its juvenile form throughout life, a process called neoteny. This means it never fully becomes an adult on land. It stays aquatic its whole life. Axolotls are built for recovery, but the next survivor thrives in crushing pressure, scalding heat, and toxic waters where few others can. Deep in the ocean, the Pompey worm builds its home right on hydrothermal vents, where temperatures outside its tube can soar to a blistering 221 degrees Fahrenheit. On their own, these worms can only tolerate up to 131 degrees Fahrenheit, but they've partnered with heat-resistant bacteria that act like living armor, shielding them from the worst of the heat, and even helping process minerals from the vent. Plus, they thrive in a habitat where temperatures can swing from freezing cold to scalding hot in seconds, changes that would kill most animals instantly. Heat might be brutal, but cold can be just as deadly, unless you're this next Arctic survivor. This caterpillar doesn't just survive winter, it becomes an ice cube. The Arctic woolly bear caterpillar produces antifreeze proteins to protect its cells from ice damage, allowing it to freeze solid for up to 14 years in permafrost. Each summer it briefly thaws, eats, and then freezes again, repeating this cycle until it finally builds a cocoon and transforms into a moth. Frozen blood is impressive, but what if your blood never froze in the first place? The Antarctic icefish calls some of the coldest waters on Earth home. Waters so cold they'd freeze most fish solid. It has no red blood cells, meaning its blood is clear, and it produces special antifreeze glycoproteins to keep its blood flowing even below freezing. This fish has evolved a unique cardiovascular system with a large heart and wide blood vessels to compensate for the low oxygen transport. And now, the one you've been waiting for. The tiniest, toughest creature of them all. The tardigrade, or water bear, is a microscopic powerhouse. It can survive boiling heat, freezing cold, crushing pressure, radiation, dehydration, and even outer space. Tardigrades do this by entering a state called cryptobiosis, where their metabolism nearly stops, and they replace water in their cells with a sugar called trehalose to protect their DNA. From reproducing houseflies to spacefaring tardigrades, these animals show us just how adaptable life can be, even in the most hostile places. They're proof that resilience comes in all shapes and sizes. Which animal blew your mind the most? Tell us in the comments. And if you want more incredible survival stories, check out our other videos on animals with superpowers. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Fast Animal Facts.